Hello, welcome to the Soaring Cafe. My name is Baldwin, and I'm here with Paul Remde of Cumulus Soaring. Paul's a man who truly needs no introduction in the world to the community, soaring community at large. He has a fabulous booth here in the exhibit hall at Reno, just full of all kinds of gadgets, widgets, books, and soaring paraphernalia of all sorts. And Paul is going to give us a little more information about some of the new products that he's selling. So, Paul, I'll turn it over to you, and you can tell us about some of the new products you have in your inventory.
Great. Let's see. I guess I'll start with there's a new inReach SE product, which came out about 6 months or a year ago. This is let's see, what's basically a GPS satellite communicator. And kind of like the Spot. The Spot units have been very popular in the last couple years. There's a new Spot Gen 3 that just came out about a couple months back. This one, compared to the previous version, what the Spot Gen 3 adds is the ability to stay in tracking mode continually. The other one would always drop out of tracking mode after 12 hours. Really doesn't matter that much for glider pilots, I guess, but for people hiking and things, it's nice that this one stays in tracking mode indefinitely if you wanted to. Also, this one you can do either 5-minute updates or 10-minute updates is the default. That would be the basic plan at $150 a year. You can also buy an upgrade for $50 to get tracking updates every 5 minutes. Or I think a total of $300 a year would get you tracking updates every 2.5 minutes. So that's kind of a new feature with the Spot Gen 3. And the inReach is a similar product. This one has some major advantages over the Spot in that it can send not only GPS position but also GPS altitude. I mean, GPS altitude, and that's a nice feature. So if you're flying, people can tell exactly how high you are. So that's a nice feature. It's also a two-way communicator, so you can send messages, either an email or text message, to anyone anywhere in the world. It goes through the satellites, so even if you're in a remote area, it works great. And it can also receive messages, so it's a two-way communicator. So that's a powerful feature. And they have a wide variety of different data plans that can be a little bit confusing, but I try to make it as clear as possible on my website. Give me a call if you have questions on that. But if you pay for some of the more expensive plans, you can get tracking updates down to every minute or even 30 seconds if you wanted to. So very powerful little device. More expensive than the Spot. This one is $300. Whereas the Spot is $150. Let's see. Other new products would be this is an LX Nav Nano 3. This is the big brother to the Nano. Nano's been out for about 5 or 6 years, I would say, maybe 5 years. Extremely popular GPS flight recorder, IGC approved, fully IGC approved. The Nano 3 adds a display screen. And it still has a built-in battery, built-in GPS antenna, so it's an all-in-one device. I've got it plugged into a charger right now because the battery was low at the trade show here. In addition to the display can display vario, so you can use it as a backup vario. Of course, it's not connected to TE, so you would see stick thermals, so I would consider it a backup vario. And then it does also have a moving map display where it will display waypoints and airspace. So a very nice unit. This will be selling for about $630 and will be on the market. It's waiting for IGC approval. Should have that in the next 2 to 4 weeks. Another new product is the LX Nav V80 vario. This fits into a large 80mm instrument hole. It has a very large LCD display. It's all solid state. There's no moving parts, so it's very reliable. A very bright screen. You can see the vario needle moving there. Also, this one is connected to the LX9000. If I go and change the MacCready, you can see the little blue triangle changes. That's the MacCready setting. There's also a red diamond, which shows the vario average, the 20-second average. And there's a green T, which shows the thermal average. It has 4 data display fields, which compared to the similar product, the V9, this one has 2 data fields. So you just get more information on the larger screen. This is actually a V7, but the V9 is very similar. The V80, this one is connected to the 9000, but there's a standalone version which will be available in about 2 to 4 weeks, probably about 4 weeks. And That's going to be called the V80S, and that will be selling for about $2,300. It has a built-in complete sensor suite, so it has artificial horizon built in. I think there will be an extra charge to upgrade to enable the artificial horizon, so that's an option. You don't have to get that if you don't want to. So that would be in addition to the $2,300. It also has a FLARM display, and it will also have a simple navigation display. No terrain, but it will show waypoints and airspace on the display. So I think this is going to be a very popular unit. I think especially for people that have older products like maybe an ILEC SN10 that they want to upgrade to some newer technology, or an old Cambridge LNAV. This will fit right in the same hole. It works great with a Nano or Nano 3 logger, and also works great with an Aviator ODI PDA device. I guess those are the newest products. Any other ones you'd like to see?
Can you tell us a little bit about the Nano 3 and the Colibri II? Is that okay?
Sure. The Colibri III is a product that's been available for a couple of years now. It's been a very popular product. It is similar to the Nano 3. I would say is a very similar product, very similar in size, as you can see here, almost identical in size. A little bit deeper on the Nano 3. They're both very good products from two different companies. There's some confusion sometimes. LX Navigation is one company. They make the Colibri II, and LX Nav is the company that makes the Nano and Nano 3. The only major advantages that I can think of in the Nano 3 would be larger batteries, so it has about 10 hours of battery life. The Colibri II is a bit less, I believe. I think that's more like 5 or 6 hours battery life. And then the Nano 3 also displays airspace, which the Colibri III does not on its moving map. But the Colibri III does do navigation just like the Nano 3 does. I think they're both going to be very, very popular products going forward.